My health is better. My mind is calmer. My whole life has become much healthier and more peaceful since I've adopted the natural yoga life. Miss Shammi Gupta is here to enlighten us on all the benefits of yoga and naturopathy in COVID recovery. So let's turn to our expert, Miss Shammi Gupta, who's a yogacharya and wellness consultant, and learn more about this. So Shammi, how does yoga benefit both mental and physical well-being of a person?
So if you go a few decades back, when yoga was not very popular as yoga, and if we look or if we try to think of yoga, you will have in your mind the rishis, all those people. So the destination of yoga was always something taking you into a spiritual world or connecting more and more with you. Of late, yoga has become very popular as a therapeutic tool. So in therapy, yoga is very popular. Talking about mental and physical health, actually, when you start following and practicing yoga, it is not only mental and physical. It is actually mental, physical, physiological, emotional, psychological. There are different aspects of your life which yoga deals in as a wholesome stuff. So when it starts working on each aspect, it starts helping you connect with yourself into an integrated personality. So you're no more a physical being, no more an emotional being, no more somebody psychological person, no more someone who's just working on one aspect of your life. So yoga is one thing. When you start practicing, it can be any starting point. Like nowadays, it's very popular as an asana. It's absolutely fine. You start at the physical level, but as you start moving into the practice, further into the practice, you have to bring a lot of awareness into the practice. And that is how the connection of from body, it moves to mind, and then into so many other aspects of your life.
Wow. Interesting. We should practice more and more and more.
Yes.
The more you practice, the more benefit you get, for sure.
Absolutely.
I've tried doing this since I was a kid. I always in and out. कभी करते हैं 6 महीने, कभी 3 महीने नहीं करते हैं. But जब करते हैं उसका benefit बहुत मिलता है. You're right.
And उसका benefit आपने physical level पे देखा होगा.
जी.
It's not like कि योगी होने के लिए आपको योगा आसन करना पड़ेगा.
No, absolutely. बहुत लोग सोचते हैं कि अरे spiritual well-being और योगा और आसन ये सब ये एक religious चीज़ होती है. नहीं, ये सिर्फ हमारे लिए.
It is not religious
at all. Yeah.
Religion has got nothing to do
with it. Yeah.
It is so spiritual that it takes you into connecting with yourself.
Yeah.
And these are different modalities.
Yeah.
आसन एक modality है. It's an ocean. इसमें आपके क्रियाज है बहुत सारे. लाइक पेशेंट्स के साथ जब हम काम करते हैं, काफ़ी सारे क्रियाज क्लिनजिंग प्रोसेस करते हैं. इस क्लिनजिंग ऑफ डिफरेंट ऑर्गन्स ऑफ योर बॉडी. देयर इज then you start working on your breathing part. Eventually, if your breathing is not stable, there is no way your mind and thoughts will be stable. So we use different modalities to come to a point where you and all those things become one.
Actually, this is possibly the most important thing for us.
Yes.
I mean, हमारी body के लिए सबसे ज़्यादा important चीज़ है ये जो आप हमें समझा रही हैं. And thank you so much for explaining so beautifully. So obviously, naturopathy जो है वो एक alternative medicine की तरह use की जाती है. And alternative medicine क्यों important? बहुत से लोग पूछते हैं कि alternative medicine क्या होती है.
क्योंकि जब हम when we use the term medicine, you think of doctor, you think of allopathy.
जी.
So ये सब जो naturopathy है, this is a concept of self-healing from a very holistic perspective, जहाँ पे it looks into different aspects of your life, and it doesn't work on a disease as such. It works on
overall
improvising your lifestyle, your thought pattern, everything, so that अगर कुछ भी disease है, वो automatically eliminate हो जाए और आपका health बहुत ही अच्छा हो जाए. इसको alternative शायद इसलिए combine किया जाता है because medicine तो ये है नहीं. This is drugless practice.
Exactly.
No drugs actually. So it is not a medicine, but it is an alternative way of working on your health. Or I don't know if I should say health, because when we go to the doctor and when we are working, it is a lot on the physical being. And when we talk about health, it's not your physical being alone. It has got so many other components.
Yeah.
So it is something which is working again in an integrative manner instead of just working on one thing. So I think alternative है because ये भी एक तरीका है अपने आप को ठीक करने का, अपने हेल्थ को इम्प्रूव करने का मेडिसिन शायद इसलिए इसमें मुझे लगता है ऐड किया गया है या ऑल्टरनेटिव मेडिसिन बुलाया जाता है, क्योंकि कितनी बार लोग इन सब फील्ड्स में तब आते हैं जब वो एलोपैथी से हार चुके होते हैं या बहुत परेशान हो चुके होते हैं, उनको एक अल्टरनेटिव चाहिए होता है सपोर्ट के लिए।
अगर शुरू से ही नेचुरोपैथी को प्रैक्टिस किया जाए और योगा करें और जो आपने आसन्स बता रही हैं, ब्रीदिंग करें, सो आई थिंक आगे मेडिसिन की ज़रूरत नहीं पड़ेगी, पिल्स की ज़रूरत नहीं पड़ेगी,
शायद नहीं पड़ेगी, क्योंकि आज का जो सिचुएशन है, अगर हम केसेस को देखें तो जिसका इम्यूनिटी बहुत वीक है उनको अफेक्ट हो रही है। सो इनफैक्ट मैं काफ़ी केसेस पे काम कर रही हूँ आजकल, तो जिनका इम्यूनिटी स्ट्रांग है, अगर उनको भी हुआ है उनका रिकवरी ऐसे हो जा रहा है, लेकिन जिसका इम्यूनिटी बहुत वीक है, अब जो पोस्ट स्टडीज़ आ रहे हैं या जो मैं देख रही हूँ लोगों के साथ, उनकी बॉडी जैसे टूट सी गई है। It seems like it will take a while for them to get back to normalcy on the physical level, definitely. Mental they are struggling. So अगर immunity आपका पहले से strong है, you know, I mean you won't fall sick. I mean I don't remember कि मैं डॉक्टर के पास गई थी और कब मैंने लास्ट मेडिसिन लिया था। मेरे घर में मेडिसिन नहीं है। So, absolutely. And मुझे पता है कि अगर कुछ हो जाए तो शायद with naturopathy and yoga, I know what to do. क्या क्या करना चाहिए. Hopefully बहुत fast recovery होगा. And that is what I'm doing with a lot of my students who have suffered and those जैसे लगता है कि ऐसा कुछ symptoms आ रहे हैं, we start working in a certain way कि खत्म हो जाता है वहीं पे.
Very nice.
So those are really good actually.
So I have another question. What kind of naturopathic remedies can be most helpful for a person in their everyday life? And if they are not able to commit that kind of time, to the naturopathic and yogic lifestyle, what are the basic things that you think would be useful for someone to practice?
Naturopathy works on the concept of Panch Mahabhuta. So it works like, those 5 elements are Agni, which is fire, Vayu, which is air, Akash, which is space, Prithvi, which is earth, and Jal, which is water. So whenever they are doing any kind of treatment, from treatment perspective when I'm talking, they use air, space, heat, mud for the treatment. This is the basic part when I'm talking about treating any kind of problem.